Hi friends, welcome to Exams Daily YouTube channel. Today in this video, I would like to share you about the current affairs of 11/11/2020. Before that, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for more details. The first is national affairs, and the first news is PM Modi unveils life-size statue of Swami Vivekananda at GNU campus through video conferencing. Prime Minister of India Shri Narendra Modi will unveil the life-size statue of Swami Vivekananda at Jawaharlal Nehru University campus virtually through video conferencing. The Minister for Education is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. He will co-chair the occasion. The unveiling of this statue will be preceded by a program on Swami Vivekananda. And more about Jawaharlal Nehru University is, the Vice Chancellor of this university is Mamidala Jagadish Kumar and the Chancellor is V.K. Saraswat. The next news is, Australia Indian Water Centre inaugurated in Guwahati. Indian Australian Water Centre was inaugurated virtually in Guwahati. Assam inaugurated through webinar. This Australian Water Centre will enable the cooperation between the two countries in the water sector, and it will help to explore the opportunities also. Dan Dehan, the Education Minister of Australia, and Gajendra Singh, who is the Jal Shakti Minister of India, was chaired the occasion virtually. The water centre is headed by IIT Guwahati from Indian side and the University of Western Sydney from the Australian side. The next news is, Ministry of Power issues order to all DISCOMS to compile Energy Reservation Act 2001. The Ministry of Power released a notification to all electricity distribution companies, that is DISCOMs, to compile Energy Reservation Act 2001 to reduce electricity losses and bring transparency. This notification was prepared in consultation with Bureau of Energy Efficiency, that is BEE. According to the new notification, all entities having issued distribution licenses under the Electricity Act 2003 are notified as designated consumers. As per the Power Ministry data, now DISCOMs covered under the Energy Conservation Act will increase from 44 to 102. The next is international affairs. Nepal President releases Special Anthology to mark the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Nepal President Bindya Devi Bandhari has unveiled the Special Pictorial Anthology on Mahatma Gandhi to mark the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. The anthology was named as Mail Mujheko Gandhi, or the Gandhi as I Understood, was released at a special function at Rashtrapati Bhawan in Kathmandu. This event was accompanied by the Ambassador of India to Nepal, that is Vinay Mohan Kaudatra. About Nepal is, the capital of Nepal is Kathmandu and the Prime Minister is K.P. Sharma Oli and the President is Bindya Devi Bandhari. And the next is about state affairs. NGT imposes total ban sale and use of firecrackers in Delhi. National Green Tribunal, that is NGT, has imposed a ban on sale and use of firecrackers in National Capital Region. The ban shall come into effect from the midnight of November 9 and stay till November 30. Amid worsening of the Air Quality Index, that is AQM, in Delhi, the National Green Tribunal imposed this ban in Delhi. The NGT also instructed states and union territories to launch special drives to contain air pollution from all sources in view of the potential of aggravation of COVID-19. The next is about summits and conferences. The first is SCO Summit, Indian side led by PM Modi. 20th Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit was held virtually. This summit was chaired by the Russian President Putin. Indian side was represented by PM Narendra Modi since 2017. India was an observer of SCO from 2005. Other countries who participated in this summit were Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. During the summit, discussions were held on COVID-19, digital economy, 75th anniversary of World War II and the controlling of spread of terrorism. And more about SCO is, the headquarters of SCO was located in Beijing, China, and it was founded on 2001. The next is, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman attends first BRICS Finance Ministers and Central Bank Governors meeting. Union Minister for Finance, that is Nirmala Sitharaman, attended the first BRICS finance ministers and central bank governors meeting, which is under the chairmanship of Russia. On this meeting, discussions were held on the infrastructure, investments and new development bank membership expansion. And more about BRICS is, the BRICS countries, that is the participant of BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. It was founded on June 2006. And the next is about awards. Jal Shakti Ministry to conduct second National Water Awards on 11 and 12 November 2020. Water Resource Department under Union Ministry for Jal Shakti organized the second National Water Awards on 11th and 12th November 2020. The main objective for distributing these awards is to maintain individuals or organizations who are doing good work in the field of water resource conservation and management. The National Water Awards 2019 was launched in September and 2019 through My Government portal and CGWB email. A total of 98 winners were selected in 16 different categories. And about Jal Shakti Ministry is, it was running under the Ministry of Water Resource Department and the Union Minister of this Jal Shakti Ministry is Gajendra Singh. And the next is about MOUs and agreements. India and Maldives signed 4 agreements includes cooperation in sports and youth affairs. India and Maldives have signed 4 agreements during the visit of India's Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla was on a 2-day visit to Maldives. The 4 agreements were signed for the cooperation in sports and youth affairs, connectivity project, setting of plant and soil testing labs. The main 4 agreements are grant of 100 million by India for the Greater Mal Connectivity Project, that is GMCP, to set up a plant and social testing laboratory with a grant of 1.71 million Maldivian rupiahs. And the next is establishment of a drug detox facility with another grant of 7.7 million Maldivian rupiahs. The fourth is to increase cooperation in the field of sports and youth affairs between both the countries. And more about Maldives is, the capital of Maldives is Male and the currency which was used in Maldives is Maldivian rupiah. And the next is about appointments. Former Chief Secretary MM Kutty designated as chairperson of CAQM. As per the Environment Ministry notification, MM Kutty, the former Chief Secretary of Delhi, was designated as the chairperson of Commission for Air Quality Management, that is CAQM, in National Capital Region and adjoining areas. Other full-time members of the board are Mukesh Kare of IIT Delhi and Ramesh KJ, who was ex-Director General of Indian Meteorological Department, and A K Nathaniel, who was Joint Secretary in this ministry. And the next is Petronet LNG to be headed by Indian Oil Corp Director A K Singh. He succeeds Prabhat Singh. Indian Oil Corp, that is IOC, Director Pipelines Akshay Kumar Singh will be appointed as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Petronet LNG Limited. He will succeed Prabhat Singh. Singh was also served as an Executive Director in GAIL before joining the Indian Oil Board in 2018. And the next is about defense news. Union Minister Rajnath Singh launches anti-satellite missile model at DRDO Bhawan. Union Minister for Defense is Sri Rajnath Singh. He launched a model of anti-satellite missile ASAT in DRDO Bhawan. Mission Shakti was the country's first ever ASAT missile test successfully conducted on March 27, 2019, which was under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Orissa. And Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari and DRDO Chairman G. Satish Reddy were also presented in this occasion. And more about DRDO is, the headquarters of DRDO is located in New Delhi and the chairman of DRDO is G. Satish Reddy. The next is about science and technology. 30-meter telescope project. Indian astronomers joins with 2020 Nobel Physics Nobel Laureate Professor Andrea guest. The Indian astronomers have joined with 2020 Physics Nobel Laureate Professor Andrea on the 30-meter telescope project. It is an international partnership project between India, China, Japan, California and Canada. The project is planned to be installed at Mauna Kea on the island of Hawaii. Indian astronomers who took part in this project are Dr. Annapurni Subramaniam, Director of Indian Institute of Astrophysics, and Dr. Sashi Bhushan Pandey, a scientist at Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences. And the next is about sports affairs. Sports Ministry approves 6 KLO Indian Center of Excellence in the country to create healthy sports ecosystem. Union Sports Ministry approved new KELO Indian Center of Excellence in 6 states of India. The main of this Center of Excellence initiative is to boost sports activities in India. The ministry has announced Rs 64 crore financial support to upgrade this 6 KELO Indian centers. Under this program, each state and union territory will given financial support for maximum 3 sports, and each KELO India center will be given support for 14 Olympic sports. The 6 states are Assam, Meghalaya, Daman and Diu, Madhya Pradesh, Pune and Sikkim. The next is obituaries. Former Chief Minister of Sikkim, Sanchman Limbo, passes away. Sanchman Limbo, who serves as Sikkim's CM from 17 June 1994 to 12 December 1994, has passed away. He was a member of Sikkim Sangram Parishad Party and was the 4th CM of Sikkim. He was born on January 15, 1947 in West Sikkim District, Sikkim. The next is about important days. National Education Day is celebrated on November 11. National Education Day is observed every year on November 11 to remember the birth anniversary of India's first education minister, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad served the country from 1947 to 1958 as the first Minister of Education in Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's cabinet. So today's current affairs is over, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for more details. Thank you.